Anytime I was out and about, people would ask me, when is she coming back?
There's a huge amount of anticipation. We missed her.
Dr. Long.
Dr. Pollard,
How you doing, baby?
I am good, good. Welcome back.
One of my board members kind of said to me, how you doing? And I just made a, kind of off the cuff comment, I'm a little tired. And I said to her, I'm gonna need a break soon. And I said, I'm getting a little burnout.
Her schedule was just horrendous, and you could tell that it would get to her a little bit once in a while.
And also ensuring that everybody has access to higher education, not just those who are going off to become scientists and lawyers and whatever. But that idea of actually wondering how you balance both the personal and the professional, because I think I live my life out loud. I'm very intentional about being all in for this college. But what I realized and what my board helped me realize is that what had been the price or the toll that I had paid for that. I have now a soon-to-be 12-year-old that I didn't get to spend a lot of time with, and he's starting middle school.
Like, if I make one little mistake, like I don't put an accent, it's gonna put me down like a letter grade or something.
Accents are very important in French.
Every day I was home when he got home from school at 3 o'clock, and today I almost start crying at 3:15 because I got the message Miles is home, and I wasn't there to find out what miraculous or boring thing happened in 6th grade today. To have my unfiltered, undistracted time was transformational. And then to spend time with my wife, it was pretty phenomenal that way.
There are many pressures coming from lots of different directions, and she leans into the job.
Baby, I'm back. You're back. One of my trustees said, there are 2 things that I want to see you do on your sabbatical. And I said, oh, okay. 1, we want you to rest. We see what you do, how you do it. We follow you. You're actively engaged with us in this community, and it's really important to us. And the second thing they said is that we want you to think about the future of the college. What do we really need to be doing as a college?
So I work for my trainer now twice a week.
You look good.
Thank you.
The key is to keep it, right? So I got to read, and I got to think, and I rested. In September, I laid on the couch for a month and watched reruns. I watched all 13 seasons of ER. I knew I needed to take better care of myself. I got a trainer, I worked out, I watched my diet, consulted with my physician, really did some work to say, okay, DeRionne, how do you want to come back?
She is much more relaxed.
A place of balance where we're not too restless.
She's also ready to dig in and get going. So it's almost like she's bringing a different calmness about her.
So the good news is you've only agreed to 7 speeches in January so far. So that's
Well, I can see she's returned with a lot of energy.
So we talked very briefly about some ideas that you had earlier.
Dare to Lead is the name of the book.
Okay.
Brave work, tough conversations, whole hearts. The hard work now that we have to engage in is going to be the work that makes us most uncomfortable. And it's questioning some of the things that are almost a reflection of who we are. Abundance, wonder, vulnerability, and transformation. And that's what I claim. So as a result of this sabbatical, for me has been a grounding in the lived experiences of my students. I did a lot of reading about students, about how I bring myself most authentically to this work, and how leadership in these moments will be the defining issue, I think, for higher education in the next decade.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I want to come back well rested. I want to come back actively and intellectually stimulated around issues facing community colleges and Montgomery College. But doggone it, I want to come back feeling and looking like I took 6 months off of work. And I'd like to think, based on what I'm hearing, that's exactly what I've done.